Hello guys, this is Dow here with a video on my sort of pre-E3 thoughts. Kind of sort of E3's kind of sort of in a way stalled though, because with the event last night there, which I'll talk about, and with the Microsoft press conference happening in just a few hours time. Um, but I'm just gonna give you some of my thoughts on what's gonna occur and that there. As I said, the Microsoft press conference is going to happen in a few hours' time, and we all really know that the TAL is actually known as the Kinect, which some people think is a really stupid name. Um, it's all right though. I've heard a lot worse though, so I have anyway. And apparently, there's rumors going about as well, showing you a picture of the new Xbox 360 Slim, and I think a lot of people saying the consensus of that is pretty much that the design sucks. It's horrendous. What I seen of it, it looks like it looks like a gaming rig for a PC. That's what it looks like from the pictures I've seen, and it just looks really kind of stupid. So it does. Um, we're here. Sorry about that, folks. But as I was saying, there's just strange day. I'm sure that during the press conference they'll show a bit more on they'll show more on Kinect now. It's just gonna be weird saying that though. But I actually didn't really have a problem with Natal to tell you the truth. I just thought it was a good name. I didn't really mind it whatsoever now. Um and also we're just probably going to I'll probably that might be one of the main that'll be one of the main things at the conference probably now. As far as other things, it's just they're probably gonna maybe show something on Halo Reach perhaps, trailer of game from the single player perhaps, maybe something in Gears of War 3 perhaps. I'm sure there'll be some announcements. Um, I'm sure they'll have some things on maybe coming to Xbox Live over the next year, because honestly they tend to have that nearly every year, so they do. Like over it they had the new NXE, and then like last year they had the whole Facebook, Twitter, instant streaming and things like that now. So I'm sure this year will probably be the same now. So it will. Um, but I'll just wait and see anyway, and I'll give you my thoughts. I'll have a video after the conferences are done, giving you my thoughts on each of them. Sony and Nintendo and Sony's is tomorrow, and Nintendo's is supposedly being going to be 2 hours long, which is probably cool, but maybe kind of worrying at the same time, because if it's 2 hours full of crap like '07 and '08 was, I didn't mind last year. I thought last year was pretty good, and then it's just going to be a real snore fest, because those conferences were god awful. It was just full of boring, nothing really great coming from them now. Um, of course, the 3DS will probably be unveiled perhaps at the Nintendo press conference, and that'll probably be shown off in somewhere perhaps. Legend of Zelda probably will be unveiled as well. New Legend of Zelda game, which is definitely looking forward to it. I love the Legend of Zelda series, so I do. Um, to see what it's going to be like now. Probably make use of the Wii Motion Plus, of course. Um, and then of course, there's going to be other games going to be announced. Like it'll have probably more of that fatality sensor thing as well. Um, like it was unveiled last year, and I don't think there's very much it's talked about it since, really, to tell the truth now. So maybe a bit more on it now. Um, games will be. It'll just be interesting to see now what games will be sort of announced or shown. Um, like I'd like to see a new Star Fox game, like a proper one, like Slylat Wars slash Star Fox 64, like that. There, a true sort of sequel to it now, not like Star Fox Adventures, not Star Fox Assault, not any of the DS one, and like a proper follow up to that game. Um, and I said I'd like to see a new sort of Donkey Kong game that sort of is in brings you back to the sort of Donkey Kong Country days or something like that even though they were made by Rare, but something along those lines, but you never know. Um, but I'm just going to be looking forward to seeing what Nintendo has to offer anyway, though. At the end of the day. And finally, Sony's. It will probably show a bit more of the PlayStation Move, maybe not. You never know. I'm just predicting things here. That's all we can do nowadays. Games, probably Killzone 3 will have a little bit in it now. But I honestly, Sony's is going to be interesting now because I'm not really sure what's going to be shown there. But then again, you never know what to expect from these conferences, so that's, to me, they're always the best part, just to see what sort of surprises and things like that come out from them anyway. Like, they will have stuff, on the move, Killzone 3, and just sort of things, so, like, they might have new games coming out, new IPs, sequels to, and they'll have Little Big Planet 2 perhaps on there. I like to see a new Jack game. I know it probably won't be announced on there, but I like to see a new Jack game. So would. Resistance 3 will probably be maybe announced as well. At it, so that'll probably be one as well. That might be announced, unveiled, or whatever. But I'm looking forward to seeing what each of them bring to the table, of course. Anyway, it's just going to be really interesting to see. Anyway, at the end of the day. But you can see it's sort of you see each of them has their own sort of respective hardware, so they do, like Microsoft has Kinect, Sony has the Move, and Nintendo have the new 3DS, which might be the most interesting one of all, just to see how it's actually going to work, because it's apparently going to be using 3D effects, but like you don't need like 3D glasses to actually view it now, which will be very interesting to see. And of course, like games, there's going to be a whole multitude of games. These are just some of the ones I'm looking forward to. Legend of Zelda will probably, as I said earlier, it will probably maybe be announced. I think they said something that it's going to be at E3, so I'm really looking forward to it. Another game that I don't think a lot of people maybe know about is Lost in Shadows. There's a few trailers of it. It looks really cool. It's for the Wii. You're basically this shadow and you have to go through these little platforming levels up this tower, I believe it is. Check out the trailer, so it looks very, very good though. I'm really looking forward to playing that game when it comes out. I think it's in the autumn, so it's hopefully a Kingdom Hearts 3 is announced. It'll be great. Like, as much as I love the Kingdom Hearts series and like these little like spin-offs or whatever, I like to see a true follow-up to Kingdom Hearts 2 announced. It might not happen, it might, we never know. I have a feeling, I don't know, this might be, it could happen though. I might have a feeling that Final Fantasy V for the DS might be announced, but that could maybe wait, that might not be till later. Like, they already done 3 and they done 4, and I'll have a feeling they might be doing 5 as well. And just go like, and it'll probably go up to 6 then perhaps, so that might be interesting. Enslaved, that Ninja Theory game, looks very, very interesting. Castlevania Lord of Shadow, it looks like God of War beats Castlevania, and anything that's like God of War to me is no bad thing. Really looking forward to it, and perhaps it could be the sort of actually first like great 3D Castlevania game. Like, I played Lament of Innocence, I really had no problem with it. I thought it was going to be like, like the Metroidvania games in 3D. It was kind of like that, but wasn't exactly. But I'm really looking forward to checking it out as well. The Last Guardian, really looking forward to seeing if there's going to be anything more on it now. Okamiden, I absolutely love Okami though. It's one of my favourite games of all time, and just to see a little follow up for it on any console is just, to me, it's just brilliant. So it is. It's gonna be just a few other games like Little Big Planet 2. Really looking forward to seeing it now. Fallout New Vegas. It's just a whole multitude of games though. Like, there's so many though. Like Gears of War 3 might be shown maybe in some format. Looking forward to it. Halo Reach, honestly, I could not care less about though. If this is going to be a thing now, if they announce another Halo game at E3, I am going to flippin' really be, I was going to say, you've done this for every flippin' time for the last few years though. like I think it feels like Halo 3 ODS, like Halo to the Wars, I think, and then Halo 3 ODST, and like as I was saying, like Halo Reach. What, and they're gonna flipping, they're gonna do Halo 4. You never know. Batman Arkham Asylum 2, or I think it's going to be called something else. I think it's going to be called like Batman Gotham City or something, because it's kind of be stupid Arkham Asylum 2 when it's actually not going to take place fully in it. It's probably going to be in you know, Gotham City, so it is. Really looking forward to it though. It's just going to be brilliant, so it is. The first one's just a very well made game. That's pretty much all. There's probably a few more that I'll probably talk about once I see the conferences and things like that now, and you know, remember them anyway. So anyway, guys, that's me for now. Take care and see you later.